Welcome to Great Food. I have with me Steve Vasquez from the Mill Civic Hy-Vee, and you're going to tell us about their charcuterie counter out there. And first of all, a lot of people don't know what charcuterie is. So can you explain to us? It's like it's not really a deli, but it's a little like a deli. So tell us.
It's a high-end deli, and charcuterie translates to pork butcher. Therefore, majority of our product is pork.
Right, but it's special. It's not like you're going to go there and get like a pork loin unless it's been cured. Basically, what it is it's cured meats and interestingly cooked meats and things like that. For example,
prosciutto and hard salamis.
And you also have pate there too.
We do have country pate, yes.
Do you make that, or
we will be? You
will be making your own, because I know you love to make pate.
Yes.
Yeah, you're quite the cook yourself.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So anyway, so show us how you put one of these trays together and what you're up to there.
Okay, here's a variety of the boards that we do have for just grab and go. You can pick them up right out of our case. One that we're putting together here has manchego, Marcona almonds, some olives,
and then special olives too, and those look really beautiful.
They are very flavorful. Olives. Yes. Start with we have a finocchiona hard salami, and the story on this is a thief went to a festival in Italy, stole a stick of salami, took it out and placed it in a fennel field. Came back later to retrieve it, and the fennel had infused into the salami, and it said, "Oh, this is fantastic. Let's start making it."
Oh, that is a great story.
So here it is.
That looks
and you can see
fabulous.
You can see the fennel seed in there.
Right, exactly. Cool. I thought it was peppercorn, but that's fennel seed.
There is peppercorns also. Yes.
Great. So what I also love is the beautiful, delicate way that you fold that. I mean, it makes it look so pretty. And I love charcuterie. I have it all the time. But frankly, grabbing, going to Hy-Vee, which is great, and having you slice it is lovely, but that's going to take a little time. So that's why I like these little grab and go plates.
Yes.
So you've already got this one has pickles and mustard and cheese and 2 kinds of charcuterie on it, which is fabulous. And then you've got this one, which has pickled green beans and and 2 different kinds of salami on it. So you could just grab some wine, which I want to also add. I love the way you have your wines right by the charcuterie counter, so you don't have to like walk across the store.
All the way across the store, yeah.
And you just grab some things. You've got a couple of my favorites here. I love the Starborough Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, if summertime you want to go with a white, or if you don't do white, you have a Pinot, or if you don't do wines, do a pale ale.
Yeah, those are great. So super. I mean, I really do appreciate that, because sometimes you're kind of in a hurry, especially if it's a beautiful day. You don't want to spend all day in the store. So there it is. So that's fantastic. And you also have some of my favorite almonds in the world, Marcona almonds, which are just these very special Spanish almonds that are just delightful. So it's great. As our cameraman said, Somerset Winery, here we come. So take a plate out like this out to the winery and just have a great time. That is so pretty. So what kind of cheeses are you putting on this?
Well, this board has manchego. Of course, you can mix and match any cheeses you wish to have on there. It's your personal preference. These are suggested pairings. You can go with if you want to go with a Grana, if you want to stay with the Parmesans, or if you want to go with a different style of Gouda, or if you want to go with a cheddar, anything that you wish to have, a blue cheese, Gorgonzola, or if you want to go with a Maytag.
Right. And what's nice about your counter is you've got your charcuterie on one side and you've got the cheese on the other. So again, you're not walking across the store, and you can just kind of grab and go. And you've got some Bella Vitano cheeses, which I really like.
Oh, yes.
There's a lot of really good ones there. So if you're going to do your own platter, you can just build your own platter. Also, do you do custom platters?
We have even done charcuterie catering.
Oh, good.
We had a lady stop in, and she wanted to have a party. She could do everything at Hy-Vee, everything under one roof, all one-stop shop with this addition of a full-service charcuterie counter. She could go over, select her wines, come over to us, and we can pair up the charcuterie with her wines, and then go to our catering department and finish off the menu for her.
That is so great. And you can even get flowers. I always kind of like that. Just grab some flowers and you really are set. I love that.
Don't forget the flowers.
Yeah, exactly. Now I also know that you are going to be doing charcuterie platters in your upcoming restaurant. You've got a market grill.
Yes.
Going to be open mid-August.
August 13th, yes.
Yes, and basically you will be able to get you're training the staff there to do a beautiful big charcuterie platter. And how many do you think that will serve?
Oh, two. Two and a half.
Two and a half. And so you can get that, and it's like $19.99 or something you said, or just
$19.
$19, which is a great value. You've got a lot of charcuterie and cheese on it, so you can totally enjoy that as well. I think that's a great idea too. So maybe you don't want to go home, you just stop at Hy-Vee and eat in the market grill.
Yes.
That's great. Oh, and I wanted to also mention, I'm glad you brought these in. Tell us about these little toasts.
Oh, the crostinis?
Yeah.
We do have a variety. We do have a sea salt and black pepper or a garlic paprika. Grab a board, a bag of crostinis, a bottle, and you've got a perfect picnic for two.
You do. And these crostinis, you know, I don't know about you, but I mean, I've made these crostinis at home, and they're kind of a hassle. You know, I mean, it's not super hassle, but when you got other things to do and you have people coming over for dinner, you're slicing the baguette, you're, putting the olive oil on, you're toasting them, and then you forget and they burn. And, I mean, these are so much easier, and they last a few more, they last a couple days. I've noticed that. So I buy some, and they last a while. So these to me were a real find. I mentioned them in my Des Moines Register column when I was writing an all things food column, because they're just like a great find. I love them. So anyway, I love your charcuterie counter. I think everybody needs to try it. Everybody needs to know what charcuterie is, and you've given us a great introduction to it. So thanks so much for coming.
Well, thank you, Winnie.
Great to have you.
All right.
We learned a new word.
That's nice. It's 6:51, and when we come back, we're going to talk